two specific examples come to mind. The first is a small group that my wife and I have been part of for the last 3 years. This group stems from the greater Williamsburg movement, and this group is called a Be Care group. So it's a biblical conversation about race and ethnicity. And these individuals have become part of the group. There's 12 of us. They have become family. It is split evenly, 6 black, 6 people of color. And it's been an incredibly humbling time to lean into how God's moved and continuing to move in these individuals' lives. These individuals do not look like me, have much different backgrounds, yet we find so many commonalities in the way that God has moved in our lives. I've been humbled by my dear friends, sharing their hurts, how they feel neglected, and their discouragement with both society as well as the church. But in saying that, one specific call that we all felt like we had been laid on our hearts is to attend each other's churches. So that has been such a rich experience over the past year and a half of trying to about once every month, once every couple months of going to each other's churches. And that has been such an incredibly rich experience. Whether that's sharing a meal at St. John's Baptist after, going to St. John's Baptist and then sharing a meal together, or worshiping alongside one another at New Zion and hearing from one of my heroes in the faith, Pastor Robert Whitehead. It has been such an instrumental process in my growth and how I've seen God at work. So I am so thankful for that, to see my friends of color just be so vulnerable, and as they're vulnerable, I myself am vulnerable, and to kind of see really how God has been at work through that has been extremely rich. Another way, as you can tell, I am a teacher. I'm a classroom teacher. Had the privilege of teaching the last 17 years here in upper elementary, and so God has really moved, particularly since COVID, just to really get deeper and deeper with understanding our kids, understanding their lives. So I always tried to go to kids' events and recitals and things like that prior to COVID, but I feel like especially since COVID, our families are hurting. Our families are navigating a lot, and they have been. But so to be supportive of them and really be in their world, I think about things that I've dropped off at the houses, gone to people's houses to just meet with them, check in on them, and I think about how Jesus did. Jesus, he embraced those that were not easy to love. He embraced those that were different. I think about Eugene Peterson's Message translation of John 1:14 is that the Word became flesh and blood and moved into the neighborhood. So I feel that as an educator here at a local public school, that I have a call to love and serve not just the 25 that are in my class, but the many families that are encompass our school. So those are 2 ways that I have seen God at work, seeing through other people's lens. My hope and prayer for you is that you find opportunity to, whether it be volunteer in a school or join a Be Care group, but in any case, just stepping out in faith and get to know your neighbor, getting to know a coworker, and asking questions and really truly leaning into the way that they see the world. And I think there's power when the church moves into those realms of our community. So thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.